Your Honor, she stole my mother's ring and pawned it before the funeral, my mother-in-law, Denise Mercer, said, pointing at me. Ryan sat beside her, avoiding my eyes. Their attorney placed a velvet box on the evidence table. I had no lawyer or family behind me, only a thin envelope in my lap. Denise smiled. She married into this family for whatever she could carry away. She did not know why I wanted the engraving inspected. 6 months earlier, Ryan's grandmother, Evelyn, moved into our guest room after surgery. Denise claimed work kept her busy, while Ryan traveled for sales. I worked at a dental office, then came home to cook, manage medication, and help Evelyn walk. She was sharp, funny, and fiercely private. One night she showed me a wide gold ring set with a sapphire. My husband gave me this after we survived our first terrible year, she said. Denise thinks it belongs to her because she's my daughter, but objects don't belong to whoever demands them loudest. I handed it back. Evelyn closed my fingers around it. Not yet, she whispered, when the time comes. 2 weeks later, she returned to Denise. Ryan insisted she had professional care. I called daily, but Denise answered and said Evelyn was asleep. Then Evelyn died, unexpectedly. At the funeral, Denise wore the sapphire ring. I noticed because the stone leaned slightly left. Evelyn's ring had always leaned right after an old repair. When I asked about it, Denise gripped her hand. Stay away from my mother's things. That evening, Ryan accused me of embarrassing her. 3 days later, he emptied our savings and filed for divorce. His petition claimed I had hidden valuables belonging to his family. Then, police came to my workplace. Denise said Evelyn's real ring had disappeared from her locked cabinet. She produced a pawn receipt with my name and a blurry security image of a woman wearing my coat. The shop owner identified me from a photograph Denise supplied. I nearly lost my job, but the receipt listed the ring as 14-karat gold. Evelyn had told me hers was 18-karat because 14 made her skin itch. I searched the guest room until I remembered the cedar sewing box she kept beneath folded towels. Inside was a note addressed to me, a jeweler's repair slip, and a key. The note did not give me the ring. It told me where to find the truth. The key opened a safe deposit box Evelyn had rented alone. Inside was the original ring, sealed in a plastic pouch, along with a signed statement explaining that Denise had repeatedly demanded it. Evelyn had hidden it after discovering Denise planned to sell family jewelry to cover gambling debts. I could have gone straight to police. Instead, I requested a hearing connected to the divorce because Denise also wanted damages from my share of the house. I wanted every lie examined together. Back in court, Denise's attorney presented the receipt, photograph, and shop owner's testimony. Ryan testified that I had asked what Evelyn's jewelry was worth. That was true. Evelyn had asked me to help insure it. The judge studied me for a long moment. Miss Mercer, do you have anything besides your denial? I handed the clerk the repair slip. Denise recovered quickly. A repair slip proves nothing. She could have stolen that too. Then perhaps the engraving will help, the judge said. The bailiff brought him the ring from Denise's box. Under magnification, the inside showed 3 letters. Elm. Denise claimed they were Evelyn's initials. They were. But the repair record described a second engraving hidden beneath the inner rim, March 17th, 62, followed by Still Choosing Us. Denise's ring had only the initials. Her face changed. I gave the court Evelyn's sealed ring. The bailiff opened the pouch. Beneath the rim were the date and words, exactly as recorded. Denise stood. That ring should have been mine. Her attorney pulled her down, but the judge had heard enough. Then I presented the pawn shop's full security footage, obtained by subpoena. The woman in my coat was Denise's niece, Mallory. Text messages showed Denise had borrowed my coat during Evelyn's last week, then paid Mallory to pawn a replica using a copy of my driver's license Ryan had sent her. Ryan whispered, "Mom, you said she really took it." Denise snapped, "You said she'd never fight us." That mistake ended everything. The judge dismissed her claim, referred the forged identification and false report to prosecutors, and froze the disputed funds. Ryan's testimony destroyed his credibility, and the court ordered my savings returned, with legal costs deducted from his share. Months later, Denise accepted a plea agreement and sold her antique booth to repay damages. Ryan asked me to reconsider the divorce. I looked at the ring Evelyn had legally left me and said, "You chose your side." I kept it, not as a prize, but as proof that love can leave instructions when betrayal is coming. Family is not the hand that grabs first. It is the hand that protects what truth placed there.